All right, here we go. So I'm here to go through my commercial. I chose the Starburst Tiny Jet commercial done in 2014, using the hero's journey. So let's watch it right here. Let's get to it.
How do they make Starburst taste so juicy?
They use wicked small fighter jets to shoot the juiciness into every Starburst.
It's about to get juicy. Woo! I feel so alive.
Takes guts.
Starburst, unexplainably juicy.
So yeah, these ones are kind of fun. I think the Starburst commercials are kind of cool. They're all super short and they're all really weird ways in which Starburst get their flavor. And this one, the hero slash protagonist is the jet driver, and what he wants is to put juice in the Starburst candy. Now, the summary of change is the driver of the jet goes on a journey to search for the man eating Starburst so he can put the juice in before the man eats it. So he comes full circle by going journey, looking for the man, finding the candy, putting the juice into the candy, and then going back on his journey. Or other jet drivers go on their journey to look for other Starbursts to put the juice in them. So in Act 1, The Ordinary World, the jet driver is searching for candy to fill with juice, and he flies around the house looking for it. So if we watch it again.
It's so juicy.
They use wicked small fighter jets to shoot the juiciness
Right
into
there, it's soaring through the house looking for the Starbursts. So the call to adventure is when the two servers in the beginning, as we just saw, when they discuss how Starbursts are so juicy. And then one of them mentions the man driving the tiny jet. It's kind of the call to adventure, what could it be? Show us how it gets juicy. So it's the call to show that. Refusal of call, I didn't think there was one. There was no point in time where the jet driver refused to go put the juice in the Starburst. I think that's just his job, so that makes sense. There was no real mentor either. Again, it was just the jet driver's job, and it's pretty straightforward. Crossing the threshold. I put the jet driver finds the man eating Starburst candy. So the hero is finally committing to the adventure, as it says here in part 5. Finally finding the man, finally finding what his whole job is about. Here in Act 2, the test allies and enemies. The jet driver tries to get the juice in before the man eats the candy. The jet driver encounters the challenge of getting there on time and getting the juice in, and that's the real high point, I think, of the commercial. The approach to the inmost cave, it seems like the jet driver is going to miss the candy and not get the juice into it on time. So he's rushing and hurried. It's the last shot at it. And then the ordeal, in order to make it, the tiny jet driver speeds up. So the jet driver speeds up in order to get to the place on time in order to shoot the juice in. Who knows what would happen should the jet driver miss? Guess we don't want to find out. And then the reward is the tiny jet driver gets the juice into the Starburst. It's kind of like, yes, the mission is complete. The reward is the Starburst gets to be juicy now, which is what they wanted. For Act 3, The Road Back, I said there wasn't anything. Because, first of all, as we see, the jet driver gets eaten up by the dog, so there really is no road back for that jet driver. However, there's also no final, ordeal. It's fulfilled. There's really no challenges that would go beyond this. Resurrection Climax, also nothing. I guess the tiny jet driver did his job. There is no rebirth or birth or anything. There's just the jet driver. Then the return with the elixir. I do have that. The Starburst candy now has the juice and the job has been done. So the ultimate goal has been reached. So I guess you could say, hypothetically, the protagonist returns with the elixir of the juicy Starburst. Even though, as I noted, the tiny jet driver was unfortunately eaten by the dog in the next clip, which is kind of sad, and I can show that to you real quick. It's at the end here.
Woo! I feel so alive.
Takes guts.
It takes guts, says the server, which I thought was kind of funny. That poor jet driver. Wouldn't that be cool if Starbursts were actually made this way? But yeah, that's everything.